I don't know. You have to watch and see. Yes, I think we will explore that. It comes out, and it's sort of subtle, but I do have a relationship. I do get a girlfriend, and we have a guest star come on. It's played by Sarah Chalk for about 4 episodes, but which is great. She's fantastic. But Bobby does, see what he is missing when he witnesses their relationship, and I think Bobby is missing something, and he thinks the relationship might be it. And he wants to get, he does want a serious relationship at some point, I hope. But he does have one with Sarah Chalk. She plays a professor, my son's professor on the show, and he falls madly in love with her, very fast and furious, and then drops the ball, as they say. Yeah, I think, Andy becomes extremely jealous and threatened.
That's kind of where I was going. I kind of figured he would be.
He's got a little edge to him when she's on, that's for sure. But,
don't like it, taking time away from us. And it's horrible woman. It's terrible. Way too skinny. She was on for about 4 or 5 episodes or so. And when she was on, I would have less lines. So I am really happy she's gone.
No, she does interact. She does fit in with the group.
No, yeah, she and plus she worked on Scrubs for 9 seasons, and so she was very comfortable here with all the crew, and because they're all from Scrubs. And that was actually horrible because they're like, oh, remember Scrubs? Oh, remember that day? I don't care. Whatever.
The same crew. They actually like, hello. Tell us when you're done. But it was like a reunion for Sarah to go back to this Scrubs crew, because we use the same crew, and I think they definitely liked her than they do us. Obviously. But we were pissed off about that, and intimidated, of course, and we were hurt. But what are you gonna do?
I think it would be awkward for Bobby to be the best man, so I don't think you should be the best man. I think Andy should be the best man.
That's interesting.
It's not going to be Travis, that's creepy.
I think it's going to be Dog Travis. It's going to be Big Carl.
There you go.
Or Big Carl's gone. It'll be a nice bottle with nice Bordeaux. It'll be the best. Who knows, but that's an interesting point.
It is an interesting point.
Nothing will get in between our love for each other and our relationship. No way.
Yeah, not even Tom.
Not even
Though we love Bob and we love the character Tom, he's very talented and very funny. We love him on the show, but you can't get in between us.
Who knows? Maybe next season 4 or 5, because we're going to have those. Maybe something's going to have to get shaken up. Maybe you need your character needs to learn how much. You need me.
Are you breaking up with me?
I don't know. Maybe we should just take a break.
Breaking up
I don't know. Just a little time off.
All right.
I just need my space.
All right.
Courtney's the first episode that she has directed on this show is an episode where my character Andy does a bit from Braveheart, and so I get to have the Mel Gibson facial paint. But it's red instead of blue because it was lipstick in the script. And so that was my favorite episode of this season so far. Because it was about me.
I think that's probably my favorite too. Yeah.
Oh,
it is. It's one of the funniest moments that we have. And it's a great episode too. And I think he has me in stitches even off the set as well, in between scenes and takes and setups. Ian is constantly making me laugh, and thank God, because I can have a very can have a bad day or feel a little depressed or blue, and he'll take me right out of it right there. But my favorite episode has to be, I think so far, that probably is it.
But the episode with you and Sarah when that horrible date, man, that's a great episode.
It's fun. I like that one too, but I'm a big fan of the man here, so I think that the Braveheart scene was one of my favorites.
Is it going to outdo the Shawshank one?
That's somebody else brought up, but I think it's close.
Very close.
Tough one, but I think it just might. think every
so,
year
yeah.
he's gonna have to do,
Right.
top himself.
Yeah.
But
Hope I don't have to do anything from Mission Impossible because that's going to involve me doing a tremendous stunt.
Well, we already do a thing for Mission.
Oh yeah, that's
Impossible,
right. The run.
The run thing, which is absolutely hysterical.
Very funny.
Which is in the date episode that I do too. That's another, that is a funny episode.
That is a very funny episode.
They're all funny.
Yeah.
Honestly,
We're on a good show, dude. This is actually really funny.
We got to not screw this up.
Anyway.
Can we start again?
I really do enjoy and very proud of our show, that's for sure. And it does genuinely make me laugh. I love it.
And actually, the first episode, we've been doing these viewing parties around the country, and they always show the first episode and either the fourth or fifth. And so I've seen the first episode a number of times, and it's actually really touching.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll cry at commercials, but I repeatedly, I'll watch it and I get teared up at the same spot every time, and it's a wonderful thing about this show is that it has so much heart, and it's not just slapstick comedy, but it's really, it's about, we're real people on the show.
I find myself, holding
dimensional
back
character.
and suppressing my real emotions and tears and fighting it, for sure. Yes, you have to be careful what you say and what you reveal around Bill or any of the other writers, because they will pluck stuff right out of your real life and throw it in there. So,
Because otherwise they have to do it from theirs, and they don't want that,
Yeah.
so they
But-
try to get it from ours.
What's anything specific on the date? No, but I'm sure if we do some research, we can find out where somebody experienced something very familiar or similar. That's for sure. But yeah, you got to be careful what you say and how much you reveal about your personal life, because you can find it on the page the next day. Bobby likes the Waffle House.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
Right.
He likes
nickel tacos.
I like nickel tacos. At nickel tacos. Not to be confused with Nichols tacos.
There's tacos for a nickel every day, but they're just not as good.
Exhibit A.
Nice.
There's always
the secret?
something.
Yeah.
I found out I was well endowed a couple of seasons ago,
Right.
which was amazing.
Until you
Very
really
nice.
have to.
And when I was on the Drew Carey show, I was. They said I was well endowed on that one too.
What? Well,
Yeah.
starting to see a pattern. here.
But it's
Reoccurring theme
I don't know.
here.
It's not true.
A life imitating art, bud.
Very small feet.
Oh, God. I don't think we have any of these secrets. I can't remember. Do we have anything
There's possibly
surprising?
in there.
What the heck?
My character runs for mayor. And
Surprising you have a leadership quality.
There you go.
Yes, yeah, all right. And I hopefully I went, and the mayor is actually on the show is played by Roger, who's Barry Bostwick.
Nice.
So I'm sure he didn't know he was mayor. Yeah, I'm the mayor. But he played the mayor on Spin City.
That is correct. Actually,
Wow,
did you
I
know
just
I was
realized
the
that.
water boy? I was on Spin City.
You were?
Yes, I played the water boy.
Wow.
To bend over and show my butt. I was a piece of meat. I was,
Still are.
exploited.
You remembered.
Pretty good, huh?
I was
Bill
sick.
remembered.
Bill remembered.
You
It's
know.
actually
Yes, exactly.
he did. Bill remembered from I don't know how many years ago was that, and that's why I got this job today. It helped for sure. Working with Bill many years ago.
I was secretary number 77 on Murphy Brown.
That's hilarious.
Claim the fame.
Well, hey man, I was Warren Mulaney. I did Flipper. I did an
Really?
episode of Flipper. Yeah, I got to.
Oh, you did an episode.
I held
of
up.
Flipper. I thought you had.
Oh.
I didn't do
Oh.
Flipper, dude. Times aren't that tough, but yeah, I held Adrian Barbeau up with a lighter
Oh,
because it was
no
a
way.
kid show. I played Jinx, surf punk. Hey man, Jessica Alba was on that show.
Oh,
The new Flipper, not the
original.
old Flipper. I mean,
Oh,
come on,
my
look at it.
God,
I know, am I that old?
Wow. I thought you were like, yeah.
Yeah, and I
Okay.
also I was on
I didn't
Gentle
know.
Ben too, dude.
Are you related to Ron Howard?
I'm Brian Howard. We do have some new penny cane rules that are introduced, that are really funny. So yes, you'll get some new penny cane rules. I don't want to blow the surprise, but you can look forward to that. And it seems like we're not playing penny can as much as we did last year. But
Yeah. I think what happens is that we do play. We're constantly playing it, so we forget that we're playing.
We forget
that
exactly,
we forget
so
that,
you just
that
do it.
it's in the scene.
But
That does show up a lot.
but the life of
drunk a
Penny
lot.
Can is threatened, so and it's very traumatic
Mm-hmm.
to our characters, and we have to deal and endure that. So
I think what happens is that there are so many rules that it starts to implode on itself, and then might have to get back to the basics.
yes, and his son is a very good Penny Can player, Devil Child.
On the show,
Oh,
yes.
Yes.
Because
On the
he's
show.
made a pact with the devil. For some reason, he chose to be good at Pennycan. I don't
Stand
know why.
man.
Could have been good at guitar.
He's good at tossing copper.
No. He's a copper tosser.
Copper tosser. That's the show. We could have called the show Copper Tosser.
Copper tosser. Or copper
Tossing copper.
Tossing copper.
Tossing
Pounding
copper.
grape.
Pounding grape. Tossing copper. We duct tape.
I think what's happening is that I think next season will be addressed more because we only are doing 15 episodes this season. So we're just basically in the throes of realization that our son is Chucky, and so then all the fun that comes with that. He's terrorizing the neighborhood, and so we don't want to solve it so quickly.
Well, he's going to come live with me on the boat for a week, and then hopefully we'll shape him up. We're going to expose him to Bobby's world. That should help. That should help. He will.
Scurvy and rickets.
He'll turn out perfect. Once he's exposed to the world of Bobby.